Welcome at Life of a Plug, your favorite reseller. We want to give something back to our community by creating fun and educational content about sneakers. Before we go on, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Today, we want to give you a small history class about one of the most popular swoosh silhouettes of this era. Which shoe? I'm glad you asked. Today, we're talking about the Nike Dunk. Everybody knows the Nike Dunk Low Panda, as probably even one of your parents own a pair. It might be the contradiction of a holy grail, but to be frank, they do match with every outfit, so why not? For the people that still don't know what the Nike Dunk Low Panda is, let's give them a little screen time. The Dunk Low Panda is a popular sneaker that was released in 2021 as part of the Dunk Low collection. As its name suggests, the shoe features a black and white color scheme that's reminiscent of a panda bear. The upper of the shoe is predominantly white with black accents on the Nike swoosh, laces, and heel tab. The midsole is white while the outsole is black, completing the black and white aesthetic. If you don't recognize this shoe by now, then you've probably lived under a rock for the last few years. Other popular dunks that released recently are the metallic golds, the chlorophylls, the year of the rabbit, the mint green of the Next Nature series, and the fuchsia. Okay, but the purpose of this video is to dive deeper into the history of the Nike Dunk. The Nike Dunk has a long and storied history, having originally been released in 1985 as a basketball shoe. Today it is a popular lifestyle sneaker known for its comfort, durability, and versatility. There are multiple variations of the Nike Dunk, but the most popular ones are the Dunk Low and the Dunk High. The first Nike Dunks to be released were high-top models. They were issued in 7 colorways that each represent the colors of the basketball team of a university. The selected universities were Michigan, Kentucky, Iowa, Georgetown, Syracuse, St. John's, and Arizona. This collection of dunks is also known as the Be True to Your School, or BTTYS pack of the colorways that have been released on different models of the dunks throughout the years. It's a great story, and they did have a tremendous start, but in a short period of time, the dunks were completely overshadowed by the success of the Air Jordan brand, which occurred in the same era as the dunks. The Air Jordan had the air component in the soles and revolutionized ankle support, but more importantly, they were named after Michael Jordan, one of the biggest sportsmen the world has ever known. Fun fact, both silhouettes were designed by the same person, former creative director of Nike by the name of Peter Moore. Peter Moore is one of the most famous creative directors Nike's ever had, and held this position for roughly 10 years before he joined Nike's biggest competitor, Adidas, and he eventually established Adidas America in 1992. Peter Moore unfortunately passed away on April 29th, 2022. Rest in peace. Okay, back to the dunks. Because you probably think that this is the end of the story of these beautiful shoes, and it almost was. You can probably not imagine it by now, but the dunks were sitting on the shelf for most of the retail stores, completely overshadowed by the popularity of the Jordan 1s, 3s, and 4s. Eventually, even discounted dunks did not sell and were sent to outlet stores which sold them for extremely cheap prices. It looked like bad news for the dunks, but suddenly they made new friends, skaters. Particularly the skateboarders. They picked up the dunks and recognized that they worked extremely well for skating. This was a match made in heaven. It was another level of grip and comfort that the Dunk offered due to the quality of the leather, and they were sturdy enough to use for skateboarding. They fit well and lasted for a long time in comparison with other shoes used for boarding. Nike also picked up this trend and started to promote dunks in the skating scene by providing pairs to familiar skaters of the era. Still, the majority of the skaters in the 90s were rebellious and felt like they could not skate with shoes that were mass-produced by a corporate company. To convince them fully, it took Nike almost a decade. They stopped releasing masses of Dunks, and the silhouette was stored neatly in the vault until 1999, when they brought the Dunk back to life. A reissue of the Be True to Your School pack was a major kickoff and brought popularity back, but the hearts of the skaters were only won in 2001, when Sandy Brodeker created the Nike SB Dunk, where SB stands for skateboarding. Unfortunately, Sandy Brodeker passed away on the 3rd of October, 2018, at the age of 66. Rest in peace. But every legend has its legacy, and for Sandy, it were the SB Dunks. The SB Dunks were a revelation in the sneaker scene, but even more in the skating community. They're designed for skating with a wider foot radius, a fluffy tongue, and materials applied were more wear and tear resistant than the normal Dunks. In addition to that, there are really no limits to the design of the SB Dunk. In order to market the skate community, Nike started collaborating with skate shops and skating brands in America. By doing this, they aimed to reach the local skating community of each store. They were issuing collabs with these stores, and the stores were free to color and paint the shoes according to their own vision. And I can tell you, this led to, by far, the most crazy and original designs ever made on shoes, period. To give you some examples, we've summarized a few of the most original and legendary designs on the Nike SB Dunks from the 2001 to 2010 era. The Nike SB Dunk Low Pro Pigeon. The Pigeons are one of the most iconic and highly sought after Nike sneakers in history. The shoe was designed by Jeff Staple, a streetwear designer and founder of Staple Design. The Pigeons were released in 2005 as part of the Nike SB City Pack, where designers from London, Tokyo, Paris, and New York were selected to represent their city by visualizing it on a Dunk SB. The inspiration for the shoe came from a humble pigeon, the ubiquitous bird in New York City where Staple is based. Staple saw the pigeon as a symbol of resilience and adaptability in the face of the city's hustle and bustle, and he wanted to capture that spirit in the design of the shoe. The Pigeon SBs are widely associated with riots that took place in a New York encampment where violence would frequently break out over these sneakers. On YouTube, you can find a documentary with Jeff Staple himself telling the whole story, which is definitely a must-watch. In 2017 and 2019, Staple Design and Nike collaborated again and extended the series with 2 more Pigeon Dunks. These pair were released in limited quantities and stirred up the sneaker game once again. The Dunk SB Pigeon now resells for approximately €50,000 in dead stock condition. The Nike SB Dunk Low Pro Paris. This Dunk is part of the famous City Pack and is probably the most expensive SB Dunk on the market at this moment. The colorway is designed by one of the most prominent French artists of the 20th century, Bernard Buffet. The idea was to reflect Buffet's style in the city of Paris on a shoe. Just like the Pigeons, the Paris are also released in very limited pairs. To get to the point, the price of the Dunk Low Pro Paris varies a lot, but in dead stock condition, you need to pay approximately €150,000. The Nike SB Dunk Low Pro Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. The release of the Nike SB Dunk Low Day of the Dead in 2006 was well received by sneaker collectors and fans of the holiday. Like many Nike SB Dunks from that era, it quickly sold out and has since become a highly sought-after collector's item. The design of the 2006 DoD Dunk Low was created by artist and graphic designer Todd Brutrude, who has worked on numerous other Nike SB collaborations. The shoe features a black and orange color scheme with embroidered graphics inspired by the holiday. The shoe also comes with extra sets of laces in orange and black and currently sells for around $6,000 in dead stock condition. The Nike SB Dunk Low Heineken. The Nike SB Dunk Low Heineken is a special edition sneaker that was released in 2003. Although many of you might think so, this was never an official collaboration between both brands. In fact, these shoes were pulled back from the shelves after discussion with the beer brand. Nike never called them the Heineken dunks, but did state they were inspired by some fine Dutch people. The Heineken SB Dunk Low features a predominantly green upper made of premium leather, with its black swoosh and red accents, and of course, the red star on the heel. It perfectly resembles a bottle of fresh summer juice. It's rumored that in 2023, a 2.0 version will be issued, but this is not officially being confirmed at the moment of this video. The Dunk SB Heineken can be added to your collection for around €5,000. The Nike SB Dunk Low Freddy Krueger is a special edition sneaker that was inspired by the iconic horror movie character from the classic film series A Nightmare on Elm Street. The shoe was originally slated to be released in 2007, but was ultimately canceled due to licensing issues. Rumors are that some of the shoes were sneaked out by the Nike factories and that a skate shop in Mexico accidentally released the shoes. After a very low amount of pairs made it to the public, precise numbers are unknown. The shoe features a design that pays homage to the character's signature red and green striped sweater, as well as his bladed glove. There are almost no recorded sales on the shoes, but people who still own a dead stock pair of Freddy's are asking at least €100,000 for the pair. Other designs that we should mention are the black and white Cements in collaboration with Supreme, the Tiffany's in collaboration with Diamond Supply, the Lobster series in collaboration with Concepts. More variations of this series was released after 2010, so not included in the video. The De La Souls from 2005, and of course, the What the Dunk, which is a mixture of many classic Nike SBs released between 2002 and 2007. And for the people complaining that reselling is just a recent trend of the last 5 years, that's totally not true. Some of these dunks sold for thousands of dollars in the aftermarket, right after they were released. An important thing to note is that when the hype on the dunk stopped, the prices of the most wanted dunks fell, and you could easily buy your grail for a few $100. Although reselling is more lively and accepted now, Life of a Plug started reselling for a hobby around 2007, just as a side hustle, mainly focused on buying, selling, and collecting Air Max 1s and SB Dunk Lows. In 2017, when the dunks were slowly brought back to life by Nike, we were happy to see that this historical silhouette was not forgotten. The Nike Dunk is more than a basketball or skate shoe now. It's a lifestyle shoe that everyone knows and which is fundamental to part of today's streetwear fashion. If you watch this video and are looking to buy a pair of dunks, make sure that you visit our website. All of the shoes we sell are unworn and 100% authentic. Don't worry. If the shoe you're looking for isn't on our website, please submit a personal shopping request and we'll go find it for you. The link to our web shop is in the description below. We hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and comment, as this helps us create more funny, useful, and educational content for the sneaker community. We hope to see you again anytime soon. Ciao!